Well, I found myself struggling, and this is many years after first recovering from heroin and making my way into active recovery. I found myself struggling with some nebulous condition that Western medicine really wasn't able to identify. And it was a really scary time in my life because as somebody in long-term recovery, I was having a lot of pain. And the only options that were being given to me at the time were either just suffering through it or going back on opioids of some kind, and which was just something I was really unwilling to do. The condition ultimately has turned out to be still, there's a question mark to some degree on it, but it's highly likely that what I have is chronic Lyme and babesiosis. And my primary care doctor just told me it was stress and insisted that I needed to go on antidepressants and get a prescription for Ativan. Psychiatrists I saw also thought that it was stress. None of them supported any sort of alternative therapies like cannabis. And so it wasn't really until I connected with Dr. Sulak that I really even entertained the possibility that there was another reason for my suffering, although kind of deep down what they were saying to me just didn't feel right. My symptoms of Lyme and babesia really have manifested in the form of a lot of chronic pain, and as well as anxiety and a lot of other really confusing symptoms. Heavy fatigue, feels like I'm just kind of dragging my body around. And stress, my ability to kind of metabolize stress just went out the window, it seemed, when I got sick with Lyme and babesia. My insomnia was the very first symptom that I really noticed was relieved with cannabis. Once I found the right strain, and the dispensary helped me with that, it wasn't very hard. I think it was the second one that I tried. I was able to sleep without any of the medication that I'd been taking. Cannabis also has really helped with just the widespread body pain that I feel, muscle pain and joint pain. Without it, there have been many days where I've not been able to take care of my children when I was really sick with Lyme and babesia. We had to hire people to watch our kids, and my husband had to miss time at work, and I was really bedridden in the worst of it. But once I really got on the right regimen with cannabis, I was able to, have my life back. Definitely, so I'm smoking and taking tinctures, every few hours. But then I can do that for a week, I can do that for 2 weeks, I could do that for 3 weeks, and then I can just walk away. If I wake up one morning and I'm feeling good, I don't need cannabis, and I have 0 side effects. And to me, that's such a gift. And I don't know why, in this country, I don't understand why it's classified in the same category as heroin. That makes no sense to me, because it has none of the same effects that heroin has. You do not have the physical dependency, so it's really wrong. I mean, people are dying left and right. I just buried my nephew 3 days ago because of heroin, and we've got to start using all of the tools that we have